let me ask you something. Have you abandoned Vegito? Let me dive a little further in that. Were you a Vegito fan until you watched Dragon Ball Super Broly? Let me know in the comment section below, because it seems like we have a lot of Benedict Arnolds out here who loved Vegito, stand Vegito before Dragon Ball Super Broly, but as soon as Dragon Ball Super Broly hit, they forgot about him. It was like he was painted into the wall, and now poor Vegito's out there hanging out by himself, by his lonesome, not getting any love, and I find it just despicable. Today we're going to dive into the reality of why you like Gogeta. Now, if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, that way you never miss a video. These are today's End of Video Squad winners. If you would like to participate, make sure to watch till the end of this video. Drop your comment with the hashtag End of Video Squad for a chance to be given a shout out in my next video.
Prepare yourself, dancing.
In just a few words, let me know in the comment section below. You can pause this video all you want to let me know stuff in the comment section, and this is one of those times. Let me know why you like Gogeta over Vegito. Let me know, because once the end of this video reaches its climax, I am going to give you guys the reality of the situation as to why a lot of you guys ditched my boy Vegito, and it's going to be a harsh truth. It'll be a harsh truth, and a lot of you guys aren't ready for it. But considering the comments that I get from this question, a lot of you guys may already have the answer and are now just feeling free to give it up to everybody, because there is a reality to this. Now, when Vegito first aired back in Dragon Ball Z, Vegito was by far one of the hypest moments in all of Dragon Ball, because once we learned there was fusion, we were excited to see what was going to happen next. I mean, Goten and Trunks fused together into Gotenks, and we thought, okay, that was really cool. I don't really like Goten and Trunks, or at least I was thinking of that, but I was thinking maybe they'll make Goku fuse with Vegeta in the future, and that would obviously make Gogeta. Then we found out that the earrings that the Kais were wearing, they could have the effect of fusing. And so at that point, excited, Goku and Vegeta's fusion was about to begin. And then for a split second, we almost got Gokan. We got the fusion of Goku and Gohan together. But of course, Gohan, can't catch anything, so he dropped his earring. So we were left with only Vegeta as the alternative, and at this point we didn't really know what the fusion was going to look like, if it was going to look like the fusion dance fusion. And so once it happened, it was an obvious fusion of both characters into one being. Their clothes mixed together, their personalities, one was more dominant than the other, and Vegito was just dancing circles around Buhan. And so this was where I was really on board with fusing as many characters as possible, and that's what Vegeta did for me. Now, when the movie Fusion Reborn came out, we finally got Goku and Vegeta fusing with the fusion dance, and to me that was extremely cool, because Gogeta was the complete opposite of Vegito. He was no nonsense. He came in, he dealt some blows, and he took out Janemba no problem, zero difficulty, and that was really, really cool. And you can see how much more powerful the fusion dance was compared to like Super Saiyan 3 that was getting owned by Janemba earlier in the film. You can see how much more powerful that fusion was. And so Gogeta, I have a different memory with him. I think that he was really cool. I thought he was only for the movie, but I thought that he could probably be in the series. And after that, we really didn't get fusion until Vegito again. And this one was hype, but it was undercut by a drawback, something that they decided to retcon that really didn't need to be retconned. Now, originally the fusion, the Potara fusion, was permanent. You could not change it, and that made sense because it was different than the fusion dance, and that was that the fusion dance was temporary and this was permanent. So it made it seem like this was a last-ditch effort. This was something that you would, at the very end where you had nowhere else to go, this is what you had to do. And then the Goku Black arc undercut this by making it only a 30-minute fusion, which was the same thing as the fusion dance, except you didn't have to learn complicated moves, so you weren't really sure what would be the point of the fusion dance, besides the fact that if you didn't have the earrings on hand, which, I mean, the Kais seem to always be watching you, so they would probably have the earrings on hand, or the earrings to give you if the situation was dire enough. But Vegito got his 5 minutes of fame. He came back and he was wrecking Zamasu. I mean, this was one of the best fights in the Goku Black arc, but it was so short. It was cut so fast that we really didn't get a chance to see Vegito shine like at all. He came in, he did a few moves, and that was basically it. But you could tell how powerful and how maneuverable this character was. He was combining both Goku and Vegeta's techniques and abilities very, very well. And he was the same as the Vegito from Dragon Ball Z. He was goofy, he was playful, he was awesome. And then we got Gogeta again. And now this is the part of the video where I'm going to tell you guys and give you guys the honest truth as to why a lot of you guys fell off my boy Vegito and, you know, jumped onto Gogeta. Well, number one, Gogeta has Vegito's personality. It's true, he doesn't have the personality he did back in Fusion Reborn. He has Vegito's personality, very goofy, very playful, always playing around, and very cocky, as opposed to just very stern and serious. So that's a reason why you like Gogeta so much. Number two, Gogeta seemed to last longer. He lasted way longer, his fusion did anyway, against Broly than Vegito lasted against Merge Zamasu. That's just a fact. And number three, and this is the hard truth, the fight between Gogeta and Broly is more visually impressive than the fight between Vegito and Merge Zamasu. It just looks better. There's much more going on. There's a lot cooler combination of skills and little things that you miss. You gotta watch it again and see it again, as opposed to the Vegito fight, because the Vegito fight is so goddamn short. It doesn't really last very long for us to see anything, and even though the animation is pretty good, we don't get to see much. And even the Gogeta fight has some moments where it slows down, but Gogeta's fusion seems to last like a hell of a lot longer, and it seems like a better viable option to use than the Potara fusion ever was, especially since you don't need the earrings. And so that's the main reason you guys like Gogeta, because a lot of you guys jumped on that Gogeta bandwagon once Dragon Ball Super Broly came out, for good reason. Because if Vegeta was in that same situation, if Vegeta was the fusion that they used, which they could have, well, would Vegeta be able to last against Broly like that? Would he be able to deal the finishing blow before Broly left? I don't think so, honestly. Not with the duration of the fight. With Vegito lasted very low because he went into Super Saiyan Blue, and that timed him out faster than the 30-minute time lapse. While Gogeta has 30 minutes, but it seems to be more stable at Super Saiyan Blue. But if Vegito was in the position of Gogeta, Vegito would be able to show all his abilities through the very visceral and fluid animation style that we've seen from Shintani and Dragon Ball Super Broly. So if Vegito was in that same situation, you guys would be standing hard on Vegito. All in all, I do like both of these fusions a lot. I think personally for me, I lean more into the Vegito, the way he looks, his personality, everything like that. Gogeta was really, really cool. He borrowed a lot of things from Vegito, but I mainly like him because of the fight, because the fight was the best, one of the best fights I've seen in Dragon Ball Super or in all of Dragon Ball. He had a lot of moments to shine, and he did them brilliantly. But I do think going forward, we need to delve more deeply into Vegito and what makes him viable and what makes him unique as opposed to Gogeta. At least the movies need to, or the TV show, when it returns eventually. Anyway guys, thank you so much. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of this video. And if you've made it to this point of the video, you are now part of the hashtag EndofVideoSquad. Make sure you drop your comment in the comment section below with the hashtag EndofVideoSquad for a chance to be featured in my next video. Today I am responding to Ty Davies. For it to make more sense, I'm just gonna say that this universe Trunks hasn't had the growth spurt yet, and that the next Dragon Ball we're gonna see as the year 780 progresses, him and Goten start to get taller, cause it's a bit ridiculous now. Yes, I would say that they would need to get stark growth spurts. That way they would even get close to that History of Trunks level, or even that End of Z level. That would be something that needs to happen, and growth spurt is probably the best way to explain it on a physical level. Thank you so much for your comment. This is going to be BlackScape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content. Or perish.